Hello out there, all you comic kids. This is your first grade assistant principal, Mr. Barnett. I'm coming to you from my office, as you can see, with a very important message just for you. And this message is coming to you, chances are, you either have Mrs. Brown, our first grade counselor, either in your classroom paying a special visit, or she will be coming to your classroom very soon. She also has a special message for you. And it's about the important topic of safe touches. And I want to talk to you today a little bit about that. One thing you can do, comic kids, to support safe touches is to make sure you are keeping your hands to yourself. And that goes back to our take care statements. And you may have seen those posted in our hallways on those three banners that go across the top of our halls. And it goes something like this. It starts with doing the important work of taking care of yourself. Everybody right where you are, give yourself a hug, wrap yourself up. And this is representative of taking care of yourself, taking care of everything that's in your personal space, doing your best and safest learning job, and taking great care of yourself helps you to do the next important job, which is taking care of others. Now what I want you to do is kind of put your arms out like this, kind of like T-Rex arms, and then go ahead and just make a little halo around yourself like this, in that space around you, being careful not to bump anyone around you, comic kids. But this is representative of taking care of others, okay? And by taking care of others, you are doing the important work of keeping your hands to yourself, and you are respecting the personal space of others. And I'll talk about personal space a little more here in just a moment. So we've done a great job with taking care of ourselves, taking care of others. Now I want you to put your hands up over your head, and again, be mindful of who is around you and be careful not to bump anybody, but you're gonna do something that's kind of like a rainbow breath like this. And that represents taking care of our school. So let's try that again. Up in the air, doing the great big job and important work of taking care of our school. And comic kids, you have what it takes. Mrs. Brown and I are here to tell you, you have what it takes to do those important 3 take care jobs, making sure that we're keeping our hands to ourselves, making sure that we are respecting people's personal space, okay? And what that means by respecting personal space, that looks a couple of different ways here at school when you're learning and growing and playing with us. What you want to do is, before any type of hug is given to another student, always ask the person first. Telling them that you'd like to give them a hug, asking if they're comfortable to receive a hug, is one way that you can make sure you are taking care of others and respecting their personal space. Also, if you want to do a high five with somebody or a fist bump because of a celebration or something really cool that's happened in the school day, it's important that you initiate and start that high five, wait, maybe make eye contact, or even just tell somebody that was cool and see if they return the high five to make sure that they're comfortable with, again, that personal space and that type of touch here at school. So you can just hold it up, and oftentimes somebody, if it's at recess or in the classroom and somebody did something cool, they'll come right back with that high five. But it's just a way that we press pause, stop for a moment, and make sure that we're taking great care of our comic kids here at MECC and respecting personal space, because that is so very important. I want to encourage you, comic kids, to put your listening ears on. Make sure you are listening closely to Mrs. Brown, because she is going to be talking to you more about safe touches. And I want to remind you one last time about our 3 take care statements and also the 2 important things you can do to take great care of each other and of our school. So it starts by you taking care of yourself. By doing that, you are going to take great care of others. And by doing that, you're going to do the great big job, the important job of taking care of our school. And we need your help with that. Mrs. Brown and I need your help with that important job. And remember these 2 things, okay? Keep your hands to yourself, and make sure that you are respecting the personal space of others. All right, well, that's all I have for you. Mrs. Brown will have much more to tell you. Again, make sure you're tuning your listening ears into her, And I look forward to seeing you out and about, taking great care of yourself, taking great care of others, and doing the important work of taking such great care of our school. Thanks, Comet Kids. Bye for now.